Hi, we're going to see how to create an automation campaign on Batch. So here we are on the automations tab. We can see that we don't have any campaigns yet, so we're going to create one. Here I have to click on this button and then select push notification. And here I am on the form. You can see that the batch form is divided in three parts. Who am I going to send my campaign? When am I going to send it? And what am I going to send to my users? So let's start with the name of our campaigns. Let's say that we want to create an onboarding campaign in order to welcome our new users. So here I name my campaign onboarding day +1. I can choose to associate a label to my campaign. Labels are a way to categorize your campaigns in order to find them better in the menu, also to help you better understand the performances of your campaigns depending on which labels are to which campaigns. So you just have to click on this button and then select an existing label or just create one. So here, for example, I can create a label named onboarding and then add all of my onboarding campaigns to this label. So once I have my title, I can begin my campaign and choose who is going to receive my campaign. So first off, I have my smart segments. We can see that we have 4 of them: new, engaged, dormant, and one time. You saw previously on the user base training what are these smart segments, so they can be used here. So for example, I can choose to target all my new users, which could be relevant for this campaign. But here I'm going to select all of them. Then I can choose to add a custom audience. Custom audiences are flat files that I can import on batch, CSV files, which will contain some custom user IDs in order to directly target them for my campaign. Then I can choose the country that I want to target. So let's say here I want to target people who live in France. I want to target people who speak French. And then I can choose to add some other conditions. Like I said before, what I want to do here is to welcome my new users. So what I'm going to do is to select the condition installation date. Indeed, what I want to do is to target people who came to my app for the first time 1 day ago. So here I just have to say that my installation date occurred 1 day ago. Then we know who is going to receive my campaign. So when am I going to send it? I want this campaign to be sent every day to all of my new users. Indeed, I want all of the users who came for the first time to my app a day ago to receive this campaign. So I'm going to choose that I want to send it starting today. I want it to be sent for the first time at 6 p.m. and I want it to be sent every day. I can also choose to send this campaign once a week or once a month, depending on the use case that you want to do. Here, for my onboarding campaign, I'm going to send it once a day. I can choose to select the end date of this campaign. For an onboarding campaign, it won't be relevant because I want this campaign to be live all the time. But if I wanted to do, like, for example, a promo, maybe this promo will be available only for a week. So I can say, okay, this campaign will be stopped by the end of August right here. But here I don't want any end date. Also, I can choose to add a capping. A capping is a way to handle your marketing pressure. Here, I say that this campaign will be sent only once per user. I can say this campaign will be sent only twice, etc. For an onboarding campaign, by definition, I came to the app for the first time a day ago only one time. So it won't be relevant. But for example, here, if I say my installation date occurred more than a day ago, every day I will receive this campaign. Except if I put a capping here of one time per user, this campaign will be sent only one time per user. Okay, so now I know who is going to receive my campaign. I know when am I going to send it, but what am I going to send? Here I have my what parts, so I can choose to add a title, for example, welcome. Thank you for accepting the notifications. And you can see that you have the preview on the right side. You can see that you can add, of course, a custom image, just like on the one-shot part. You can add, and you should add a deep link. The deep link is the link where the user will be redirected when you will click on the push, so really important. You can, just like on the one-shot campaigns, select some dynamic content. So for example, if it is on your tagging plan, you can choose to add the first name of the user in order to have a more dynamic message. You can, of course, just like the one-shot campaigns, once again, do some A/B testing in order to see what version will work better. You can have one with emojis. You can play with the tone of voice of your message. See if my message is a little longer, will it be more efficient or not, etc., etc. And at any time, you can decide to just say, okay, my A version is working better, so I don't want my B version to be sent anymore. So you just have to click here and it won't be sent anymore. And every user would receive only this version. You can, just like, again, the one-shot campaign, select a test device to send this campaign. You see how it will look on your iPhone directly or on your Android. You can choose to have different languages for your campaign. So default language, and then say, I want to target French people, so I'm going to do a French version in order to have a message directly in French for them. And yeah, then we have the advert settings, and what we will really deep into is the TTL, the expiration date. TTL stands for time to live. So let's say I put here 24. It means that this message, this notification will be sent only 24 hours before the time it was sent. Meaning that if my devices were turned off, I will only receive the pushes that were sent the last 24 hours. It will allow you to, again, handle better your marketing pressure. And then I am done, so I can review my campaign. When it's going to be sent, when is it going to be sent, and what am I going to send to my user? And I have the possibility to save it as a draft or save it and run it, and it will be sent to all of your users. So yeah, thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, you know that our live chat remains available, and thank you very much.